What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Terrence, YouTube's news reporter. And if it's your first time here, man, make sure to like and subscribe button so you become part of the family. Now let's talk about episode 5. Episode 5 was really good, but I still feel like they're building up for something. Think about it though. The last episode and this episode, these were kind of builder episodes. They're building for something, I just don't know what. But nevertheless, man, let's talk about things that stood out to me. First things first, let's talk about Spencer and Coop. This was the most anticipated thing for this episode, right? We knew that Spencer had to confront Coop and to tell her that she's his stuck point. So Spencer finally confronted Coop and told her, listen, you're the reason why my shoulder's effed up. You're the reason why I got shot. If you just listened to me from the jump, when I told you not to join that game, not to do this, not to do that, things would have been simple. Things would have been good. And Coop was just like, what? What do you mean? She was like, you told me it was Tyrone. And he was like, listen, I was wrong. I lied. It's you. And I gotta give it up for Spencer. I gotta clap it up for Spencer because he finally came clean like a man and told Coop what's what. Coop needed to hear it, man. She was tripping that whole episode, and I'm glad everybody was checking her, including Patience. She's been putting people in bad situation after bad situation after bad situation. Sometimes as humans, we need to hear things that we don't want to hear to only really move forward. So I'm thinking here on out that Coop is going to get her act together. At least I hope she does. So I think this episode was really a breaking point for Coop. And from here on out, I think Coop is going to be on our P's and Q's and things are going to move smoothly. Now, while we're talking about Spencer, man, let's talk about Spencer and Chris's relationship. I'm so happy they finally squashed things and got things back to normal because, man, things were getting ugly on the football field. At the beginning of the episode, they started off with another loss, going 0-2 for the first time in school's history. So I'm just like, yo, if they don't get it together, man, they're going to lose Crenshaw. I'm just thinking the ultimate worst. So in the episode, Spencer talks to Coach, and Coach is like, listen, man, if Chris doesn't get his ish together, I'm going to bench Chris. So in true Spencer-like fashion, Spencer tries to put all the weight on his shoulders and fix things. So he approaches Chris and is like, listen, Chris, Coach is thinking about benching you, man, if you don't get your ish together, man. What's the real reason? Why are you playing the way you're playing? And Chris comes clean and basically tells Spencer, listen, bro, you're the reason why I'm playing the way I'm playing. You put me in the hospital, man. You put me in a wheelchair. You effed me up. You're the reason I'm effed up. You're the reason when I step on this field, man, things aren't the same. And I'm just like, wow. And Spencer's just like, wow. He realizes that he's Chris's stuck point. So he's like, damn, I effed up, man. I'm Chris's stuck point. How can I fix this? And after talking to his mom, getting some advice from his mom, he finally fixes things, man. He puts everything on the line to show Chris that he's his boy, that he's going to be there no matter what, that he has his back. And finally, Chris sees that and stops playing scared and puts it all on the line just like Spencer. So I was so happy to see that they finally got things together and turned things around because at first, like I said, it was getting ugly on the football field, man. Woo! I'm glad they turned things around. But the big takeaway from this is that I hope that Spencer learns from this and applies it to his relationship with Coop. So that way, him and Coop can fix things because it's basically the same thing, but the roles are kind of switched. So I really hope that Spencer learns from this situation and applies it to his relationship with Coop. Now let's talk about Olivia. Clearly this season she is going through it, and this episode dives a lot deeper as she's supposed to celebrate her 18th month anniversary of being sober, drug-free. Well, at least we thought. But it turns out Olivia's been drinking now. She's hitting that bottle again. And a new character is introduced, and her name is Amber. And Amber approaches Olivia, stops Olivia, and is just like, hey, I'm in your class, and I noticed you haven't been sharing lately. And clearly, Olivia can sense something is up, so she kind of brushes her off, and is like, I gotta run. But Amber is not letting it go. So a little bit later in the episode, Amber comes to Olivia's house, knocks on the door. Olivia's like, hey, what are you doing here? And she's like, listen, I'm an addict. I know what's going on. You're doing something. I can tell, you're lying to yourself. I'm an addict. You cannot lie to me. I'm you. And Olivia finally comes clean and is like, listen, I'm not doing any pills. I just been drinking. And Amber's like, listen, you're playing with fire. You're an addict. You are playing with fire. I hope you know what you're doing. And I kind of like this Amber girl. She comes into her and is like, listen, Olivia, I'm here for you. I'm trying to help you. but you need to realize what you're doing. Sound like Amber, man. She comes out of the picture out of nowhere, but she's here to help. She isn't playing any games. She's stern, she's straightforward. And I like her. I really do. And I was really hoping that the test results said that Olivia's been doing drugs, right? I was hoping the test results showed that Olivia has been doing drugs again, right? Well, necessarily not doing drugs, she's been drinking. But of course, the test results didn't test for alcohol, and Olivia got away clean again. And she was gonna tell her mom what was up, but then the phone rang and Olivia was like, never mind, mom, never mind. I'm like, damn, bro. Olivia needs help, for real. Now, on the flip side, let's talk about Jordan, man. Jordan was acting very strange this episode. Like, I get it. He's been going through it since Spencer left, but now he's taking things to a new level. At the beginning of the episode, he got hit, took the wrong hit, and he caught a concussion. So naturally, Jordan was worried that he would lose his spot to JJ. So I get that. But Jordan was acting stranger than usual. Like, it was something off this episode about Jordan. Like, I didn't know what. Like, you can tell he was stressed about losing his position, but it was more to that. Like, he was snapping on Asher. He's acting like how his sister does when she's doing drugs. And then later, they showed something in Jordan's locker. What was in his locker, man? What is he using? Clearly he's on some type of supplements. Honestly, guys, I didn't see what it was. I was eating dinner as I was watching the episode. And as I went to eat my taco, I looked up and it was something in his locker. I don't know what it is. Can someone please tell me what he was taking? Was it steroids? Or was it like some other drug that his dad's coach friend was talking about when he was taking when he got a concussion? So somebody let me know in the comment box, man. What was Jordan taking? Is he taking steroids now, or is he on drugs? And if he is, what's up with that whole family, man? Olivia's doing drugs. Jordan's doing drugs. Well, I'm sorry. Olivia's drinking and Jordan's doing drugs or whatever. That whole family's got a lot going on. But outside of that, man, you know, this whole episode was pretty chill. It was building up for the next episode. Like as I said before, I don't know what they're building for, but they're building for something big. Trust me, man. Watch. I'm going to say we'll be on episode 5 today. So I'm going to say, episode 7 or 8, something big is going to happen. Now, I don't know if that's with Mo, if Mo's like going to get revenge for Tyrone, or if she's actually the good person and Coop's going to do something stupid. I don't know, but something big is going to happen, man. Trust me. Now, as always, guys, the link to the trailer for next week's episode will be in the description box. So make sure you guys head over there and watch that so you can stay on top of what's going to happen for next week's episode. For me personally, I'm super excited for next week because I want to see how things will play out between Spencer and Coop. And also, I want to see what's going to happen with Olivia. Like, is she going to have this drinking thing under control, or is she going to keep on drinking and just act out? Also, I want to see what's going to happen with Jordan. The last time we seen Jordan in the episode, he ran to the bathroom and threw up. So whatever drugs or whatever supplements he is taking, clearly his body is rejecting it. So those are the 3 main things I'm looking forward to for next week's episode. Now, as always, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And make sure you hit that bell button in the corner to get notified when my videos publish. Until next week, guys, I'll catch you later.